Welcome to the Phoenix Network. We're broadcasting today from Belle Lacet Lingerie in Chandler, Arizona. And we're on Ray Road. What's the address?
7131 West Ray Road.
7131 West Ray Road. Belle Lacet Lingerie. This is a unique place. I'm sitting here with the owner of Belle Lacet, Carla Humans. Carla, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Great. Hey, I'm really glad you were coming on the show today.
Thank you for inviting me.
This is going to be a lot of fun. And from discussions that I had with, your marketing man, your husband, Sam,
My husband.
I understand the differences in Belle Lacet from, the average lingerie shop. Mm-hmm. We'll get into that in a little bit. But right now, we want to know more about Carla. Now, for example, are you an Arizona girl?
No, actually, I'm from Chicago originally.
Chicago, okay. The Windy City.
The Windy City.
Where the hawk flies in the wintertime.
I think so, yes.
So, what brought you to Phoenix? Did you grow up here, or?
No, actually, I came here because I got tired of the cold in Chicago. The polar vortex and all that stuff, no.
Oh, yeah. Well, I did mention that the hawk flies in the winter. Yeah. And it can be a very bad place. So when did you come to Arizona?
My husband and my family moved here 13 years ago.
13 years ago. Mm-hmm. And was there a particular, other than the weather, a particular reason to come out here?
No, primarily it was just because of the weather, mostly. I mean, we wanted to move west because we wanted to get out of the city, yes.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, how do you like the summers here?
Well, I like the heat, so I don't really mind the summers. But it does get pretty toasty here.
It does. Mm-hmm. It does. Interestingly enough, I love Arizona in the summertime. Mm-hmm. I love Alaska in the wintertime. Go figure.
Oh, one extreme to the other.
Yeah, well, that's the essence of each of those places. Mm-hmm. The heat in the summer here, the cold in the winter there.
Yes.
They're very... if you don't respect the environment will not respect you.
Very true. Very true.
So, tell us more about Belle Lacet.
I opened Belle Lacet because I couldn't find bras that fit. So, and I cater to what we call the hard to find sizes. So that's the reason we're here.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Hard to find sizes. Now, see, as a guy, clearly I'm a guy. As a guy, all I know about particularly about bras is letters and numbers. That's, to me, that's what it's about. Numbers and letters, that's all there is to it. But there's apparently a lot more to it. Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, there's a lot more to it. Well, women are curvy, and that's what makes us great. And there's lots of different sizes. So what I carry are band sizes, which is right around the chest, from 28 to 50, from A cup to K cup. And there's a lot of different sizes.
Now, any of you guys that are listening and you just heard K-cup, it's not a Keurig. And if the idea of a K-cup kind of stuns you a little bit, we're going to have Carla explain that.
It's all based on inches. The difference between the band size and the cup size makes the cup size. So if you're an A cup, it means you're 1 inch difference. So if you're a K cup, you're about 10-inch difference. So it's a very full-busted woman. Okay. Mm-hmm.
And if I remember correctly, you guys tend to focus on using European sizing?
Yeah, I prefer using European sizes because they're more exact for me for measurements. Okay. So I use that. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, you got into this because you had a hard time finding ones that would fit you.
Because Victoria's Secret wasn't my friend, so to speak, and they didn't carry my size, and I'm full busted, and all I could find were what I called grandma looking bras, and I wanted something pretty. Everybody else had pretty bras, why did I have to wear grandma white bras? And so I did research, and there are bras out there for the fuller bust that are not white and grandma looking, and that's what I carry.
So you focus more or less on how do I put this, plus size women?
Well, full busted. Some women...
That's the phrase I was looking for.
Yeah, full busted. Just because you're full busted doesn't mean you're a 50. Right. You could be very small and be full busted. So.
Okay, yeah. And I understand that the difference that it can make in finding exactly the right size, like what you were talking about with yourself, can be the difference between whether or not you have problems with your back and other health problems that spring from wrong sizing. Is that
Absolutely.
right?
A lot of the women who do come to me, and including myself, if you're wearing the wrong size, you do get a lot of back pain. So wearing the right size bra will help make you feel better and eliminate a lot of back pain.
And I understand that also helps with the strap issue.
Yes, the band should do the lifting, not the straps. And women tend to tighten the straps to thinking that they're going to get a lift up in front to make them look better, but that's not always the case.
Okay, and so there's actual physics that goes
absolutely.
into creating and creating and buying the right size bra.
Absolutely. And when you've been fitted and you are wearing the right size, you will feel so much better. Your self-confidence will be there. You actually will get another beautiful waistline, and that's what you miss without a good fitting bra.
And see, this is something that is totally out there for me, and I'm sure most other guys, that, and perhaps some women. I mean, I think you said that some women don't even understand a lot of this themselves about the band size, and I didn't, for example, know that cup size had anything to do with the inches around. I thought it was a matter of other inches around.
Well, it's all kind of mathematically figured out. Exactly.
Yeah. The physics of, never mind. Well, for example, we were joking the other day. I was telling my co-producer Christina that they actually misspelled the name when they named it Google.
They misspelled it?
Yes. Google is actually a mathematical term.
Oh, that I did not know.
It's a term for a 1 followed by 100 zeros.
Oh, okay.
And it's spelled Googol.
Oh.
That's what a Google is. It has a 1 with 100 zeros behind it. But apparently the geniuses out in Silicon Valley didn't know how to spell Google.
They weren't spellers, they were mathematicians.
So, algorithm. Of course, I've always joked around that the internet was, the whole Al Gore invented the internet thing. It was like, that's why they call it algorithms. So tell us more about how you go about helping women find the right size.
Well, when a woman comes in, I will first ask what issues they have with their fit right now. And then I will measure them, and I will spend time with them showing how a bra should fit, and have them try on clothes with the bras, and have them walk around to make sure this is what they like.
So you're more or less a consultant.
I guess so. Yeah, a little bit. I like to. I like to help women. I like to make them feel better about themselves and get that self-confidence.
Well, but I'm just looking at from the way you said that when they first come in, you ask them what?
What they like or don't like about what they're wearing right now.
They're about their fit.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
And that seems to me, now I don't spend a lot of time in lingerie stores, at least not that I talk about. But it seems to me that, I mean, when I go into a men's store, they want to know what they can sell me. Okay? Not so much what I'm looking for. I mean, they want to know what I'm looking for so they can figure out what's the best one to sell me. But yours, it sounds like what you're trying to do is do more in the way of filling their need.
Yeah, I believe that. Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
That's another thing that makes it unique. I mean, you know, you said Victoria's Secret is not your friend.
No.
I don't know many women that Victoria's Secret actually is their friend. I know a lot of guys that love Victoria's Secret.
They have cute things, yes.
But mainly we just like to watch the fashion show, such as it is. What are some of the more challenging situations you run into?
Having a woman get comfortable with the fit. A lot of women are wearing the wrong size because that's the only thing they know. And they tend to go up in the band versus up in a cup. And so they get comfortable with something that's too loose for them. So when they first come in and I put them in what we consider the right size, their struggle is the band is too tight. But when I show them this is the kind of lift that they're getting, and also that they're spending good money on a bra and they want it to last and give it a try, they usually come back for it again. Yeah.
That kind of brings to mind to my mind, that there are that there's nuance in comfort.
Yes.
Okay? What they're comfortable with is not right, but they're comfortable with wearing that.
Because they don't know anything different.
Right.
Yes.
You know? And so that's what I'm saying. It's like, okay, there's physically comfortable, but then there's mentally comfortable, and well, this doesn't feel like it's loose enough, or this doesn't feel like it's tight enough, when really that's only because they've never had the experience of the right fit.
Exactly. And they're actually hurting themselves by not wearing the right fit. You're hurting your back. And a lot of times when you're wearing the wrong cup size, it's actually the wire is actually cutting into your breast tissue, and it can cause irritation and infections. So you're better off getting the right fit.
Okay. And again, this is something that, you know, as a guy, this is opening up a whole new world of information to me that I wouldn't have found any other way than by doing what I do with the radio and the video and the social media and you know, promoting local businesses, because well, you and I spoke several times over the last few months, and then he finally sent me to Sam, and Sam said, "Yeah, I don't know about that." I didn't either, but then we started talking about what has gone into Belle Lacet and what Belle Lacet goes into in terms of your product lines, your clientele, and how you serve them. And we had quite an engaging conversation about the fact that I'm a guy. I didn't know all this. I thought it was just letters and numbers. And he said, me too, but you learn. And so now I'm armed with knowledge that I'll probably have no use for, but I have the knowledge.
You have the knowledge, which is good.
And I can convey it. And so if one of my daughters says something about having a particular problem with a fit or being uncomfortable, I now have information to convey that might be of assistance rather than, well, just tighten the straps.
Right, and women's bodies change all the time. So we always suggest coming in every 6 months just to get remeasured, because we go up in weight, down in weight, different times of the month. Everything changes. So.
Perfect. Well, Carla, give them the name again. It's Belle Lacet Lingerie.
Belle Lacet Lingerie. You can also find us at az.com, azbras.com rather.
Okay. And your phone number again is
area code 480-940-5455.
And you're at 7131
West Ray Road in Chandler, Arizona.
And what social media are you on?
All kinds. We're on Facebook, Instagram,
LinkedIn?
Yep.
Twitter?
Twitter, yep, absolutely.
Cool. And Google Plus?
Yes, we're on Google Plus.
Perfect. Do you have any specials?
Right now, all our sports bras are on sale. 30% off today.
Okay. And if you could just say in one sentence, describe Belle Lacet. Belle Lacet is?
Pretty laces with curvy places.
Say that whole thing out.
Belle Lacet is pretty laces for curvy places.
Perfect. Carla, it's been a pleasure having you.